This is Kathleen Bonzik, and the following is a primer on the EEOC. This is part 2 of a 2-part series. The EEOC, or the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, enforces and interprets several major anti-discrimination statutes at the federal level. What are some of the statutes enforced by the EEOC? Title I of the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, which is also known as the ADA, is another statute enforced by the EEOC. The ADA renders it an illegal employment practice for an employer or prospective employer to discriminate against an otherwise qualified employee or applicant with a disability in the private sector as well as in state and local governments. This law also renders it an unlawful employment practice for an employer or prospective employer to retaliate, to lash out against an individual because that individual complained about discrimination or filed a charge of discrimination or participated in an employment discrimination investigation or lawsuit. The ADA also requires that employers and prospective employers reasonably accommodate the known physical or mental limitations of an otherwise qualified employee or applicant with a disability, unless doing so would impose an undue hardship on that employer's operations. Another statute enforced by the EEOC is called the Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act of 2008, and it prohibits the discrimination of an employer applicant on the basis of genetic information with respect to health insurance as well as employment. This is Kathleen Bonzik. Thank you for listening.